the starting lineup for your San Antonio Spurs. Six-three. At point guard, number 11, John Wall. 6 foot even. At guard, number 3, Chris Paul. Six-five. Starting at forward, number 8, Zach LaVine. 7'4", at forward, number 1, Victor Wembanyama. Seven, at center, number 15, Carlos Gonzalez.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Johnson is out there with Kuminga, and it's Green in at the 5. And for the Spurs, Chris Paul out there with John Wall. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Money in at the 5, roaming the paint. And this late in the season, Grant, would you say the adage, nobody is 100% rings true?
100%. I mean, at least that was the case for me. There's some truth in that saying, though, for everyone. Most guys might not be 100% until they get a full off-season of rest.
And Green comes to help. Gonzalez. And the shot goes down.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Thompson draws the double. Snatched away. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Gonzalez has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Curry passes to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Kuminga with it, outguarded by Wembanyama. To the paint. Johnson finds Green. Oh, and LaVine with a block.
When you got bounce like LaVine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
And Gonzalez gets it to go.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. They double-team Thompson to the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Here's Gonzalez. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Gonzalez has got 10.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Johnson. It's stolen. The floater. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Kuminga's shot is off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Gonzalez. The Warriors pull it in. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Takes it inside, and the layup is good off the glass. 14 points for him.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so it's San Antonio, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night, so they're forcing someone else to beat him. We'll be right back. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Richard, when you look at the makeup of the San Antonio Spurs, they do possess some impressive talent.
And it's not just talent, it's young talent, BA. This is a squad that continues to accumulate some very nice pieces. And, of course, it helps when you get the #1 pick in Victor Wembanyama.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Cedi Osman. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Bassi in at the center position. Curry, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Levine passes to Looney. Right side, Levine. Battles for the finish. Zach Levine.
Levine fighting for it inside, staying aggressive.
Inside. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Serious focus from Levine.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
The Warriors. Have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And a deep three from Curry. It's hauled in by Saric. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Maybe the first thing people notice about Sohan, his hairstyle, Richard.
Yeah, it can be pretty eye-catching there, VA. I agree. But it does maybe distract from his play, which can at times be unique and just as flashy.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Warriors are pursuing a 2-timeline approach, competing for titles while also building a young core for their future. It does not come cheap. This season, they're paying record-high luxury tax with the total team payroll around $500 million. Brian, the commitment to winning now and down the road is evident.
Deep pockets, Allie, that's for sure. Thank you. So both teams making some changes here. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
.119 left in the first half. Here's Pajemski. No points yet. The three from Thompson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gonzalez. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And here's Kuminga for 3. It's hauled in by Saric. On offense, here is San Antonio. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Green. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Number 30, Stephen Curry.
.30 seconds left in the second. Outside Johnson. And here's Kuminga for 3. Gonzalez pulls it in. The Spurs have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for 2, Gonzalez.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. The Warriors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Curry against Wall. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
He's so good at getting defenders to foul him because Clay looks to shoot pretty much every time he touches it. It forces defense to overcommit.
Johnson, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
One of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. Thompson is also a proven winner and champion.
Both free throws good from Thompson. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. 1 second left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Spurs, up 19. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, But we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're putting in work in the paint. Right now, they're the schoolyard bullies, taking that lunch money. Those guys across from them, man, they got to have some backbone, Shaq.
The Jet not mincing words at all. And moving along now, let's take a look at some upcoming matchups.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, well, it should be competitive throughout. Neither team with a clear edge. I just think it's too close to call.
You are so afraid to make a pick, huh? Typical Kenny.
Oh.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
We've got Zach LaVine, Chris Paul out there with John Wall. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Money in at the 5, down low. That's the San Antonio 5.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender Corral.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
You know, when you look back on Stephen Curry's career, it's still amazing that he fell to the 7th pick in the draft.
You think a few teams regret that one, B.A.? Look, as great as a shooter as he is, teams were scared off by his build because he didn't have that typical NBA strong body.
Thompson with it, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. And that one's good. Green.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Gonzalez. Green covering. 2 points. That one goes. Gonzalez has got 6 here in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And the Warriors call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Keldon Johnson.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear, finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side, just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. They double him with Wembanyama. Green, the pass to Johnson. And here's Kuminga. Here's Green. 5 to shoot. No good from outside. When it comes to Golden State over the last 10 to 15 years, what stands out to you the most, RJ?
Just the fact that you can never count out the Warriors. Every time they've gone through adversity, they seem to come out of it even stronger.
They double team Curry. Outside, Green. Here's Johnson. And Wall pulls it down.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. The Spurs making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. Zach LaVine is second.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
.54 seconds left in the third quarter. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Kuminga. On the wing, Thompson. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's on Zach LaVine. And the Warriors make some changes. Moody's checked in for Kuminga. And Payton is subbed in for Johnson.
One shot.
That free throw is good from Thompson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Gonzalez, pounded by Wiggins. Good on the shot. Gonzalez has got 12 points in just the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
4-3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Powell passes to Gonzalez. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
And so it's San Antonio ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Green. And it's Johnson in at the 3.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Thompson finds Kuminga. And it's off from 3-point range. Kuminga's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Levine passes to Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Gonzalez. And he gets it to go. Gonzalez has got 38 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Well, Richard, the league now requires 65 games played to qualify for postseason awards. You see that curbing load management at all?
I hope so, B.A. I'm not a big fan of load management. I think if you're healthy, you should try and play. You should build up your strength to run a marathon. I think if teams are prioritizing postseason success, that's fine. But, look, players are going to want to get those All-NBA awards because that helps with your contract.
Curry, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Money.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And he makes both free throws.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And the Spurs making a change here. Coffey's checked in. Here's Sohan. Pass to Powell. Now here's Šarić. Here's Looney. Rebounded by Green.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And here's Kuminga for three. Sinks it from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Looney. Clock at 6. Here's Sohan. And he banks in the layup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Down low. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Šarić. And the layup is good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Outside Curry. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We leave you now with our New Balance Player of the Game.